What would happen if the church truly embraced the gift of righteousness? What would happen? What would the church look like? I think it would be amazing. I think it would be glorious. I think it'd be so much better than so much of what we see today. We don't want to be negative, but the church today is not an awesome representation of what Jesus intended for the church, of the book of Acts church, powerful, glorious church. I feel like there's so many people that are just trashing the church today, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel like we're called to trash the church and just rebel against the church and to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Oh, the church just doesn't look anything like what God intended, and it's just abusing people, and all they want is your money, and it's just religious people, and let's just get rid of it. There's got to be some new way. No, there's not a new way. There's not a new blueprint. The church is God's blueprint for fulfilling the Great Commission here on earth. Local churches that are full of the kingdom, full of the power of God in every town, village, city, state, of every nation of the world. Just powerful, grace-based, spirit-filled local churches all over the world. And there has been abuse, and but it doesn't mean that all churches are wrong and bad, and that it's okay just to trash the church. No, we're not grace rebels. We're grace revolutionaries. And so we're not rebelling against authority and rebelling against the church. Like, maybe there needs to be a bit of bringing down religion and religious church and man-made structures. Maybe a lot of that does need to come down, but we're not just out looking for something to destroy. We're just going to destroy everything, destroy the whole thing. It's like, no, we're revolutionaries. Revolutionaries want to build something. They want to build a better way. They know that there's a better way to do it, and they want to build that better way. And so God has an intention for the church. It's his plan A, to reach this world. And so what does God want for the church? And how can we be a part of that? We're not going to abandon the church. We're not going to abandon leadership, authority, apostles, prophets, all of that. And it's just be all isolated and independent. It's just me and Jesus and, just podcast Christianity and social media Christianity. No, it's the church. God's doing something. He wants to do something through the church, but he wants to restore the church back to what he intended for the church, and to get rid of religion, get rid of legalism and legalistic structures and just all those man-made things. And he wants to restore the church back to just Christ-likeness and Book of Acts type churches. And so I think this can only happen through a true revelation, a reformation of grace